back to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about the film, The Backrooms. Now, just like my Obsession review, this is late as hell. I just saw Backrooms 2 weeks ago. What did I think about it? Well, it was cool, I guess. It was so weird being in a theater, a real movie theater, and it opens on that shot that everyone knows of the Backrooms, that green, almost nauseating color of just the room. I think what really just carries liminal spaces and this kind of horror is you see a room and you're like, there's got to be someone there. I mean, there's got to be something there. And your mind starts playing tricks on you, saying, no, there's something there, you know it. And it just plays with your psyche, and I think that's what this movie does best. This movie is its best when it's quiet, dreary, droning. They built a set for this film, and it looks great. Now, what is The Backrooms actually about? The Backrooms is about Clark, who is a failed architect, which I think is a cool concept, because, you know, the backroom is these unending hallways and rooms that make no sense in the real world, and the main character is a failed architect, which is, I thought was a nice touch. Who sees a therapist, who's the other main character, who's trying to get him back on his feet, and he works in a furniture shop where he finds a way into the back rooms. This film is directed by a 20-year-old. This guy made a movie that made millions of bucks before he's even allowed to drink. That is insane. He was making backrooms content when he was younger, when he was 17 years old, using Blender. This is, I would say, a competently made film. I mean, it was produced by Sean Levy, James Wong, directors that made big movies. So I think they gave Kane Parsons kind of a way to give him some guidance. Now, there were some reports by some people who were saying that Kane really didn't do nothing, or like he needed help and stuff. But an actor in the film, Mark Duplass, came out and defended Kane, saying he was on set every day. Like, that is awesome. I love that. I love that Mark Duplass went to bat for Kane. He's like, yeah, he was a young guy and he made the movie. So what? That's crazy. Like I said, this movie works best when there's just sweeping shots of the back rooms where you know something is wrong and this character doesn't understand. There are some cool character I mean, it's cool. It's a lot of fun. And I like the concept of, like, Clark, he doesn't know how to let go of things. He has resentment for his wife, resentment for the fact he never became an architect. And the back room starts making projections of himself. Like, it's keeping him in a place where he doesn't have to change, where he doesn't have to let go of the past, which is dangerous for him, to the point where he just doesn't want to leave. Like, to him, this is great, this unending possibility and stuff. And as an architect, like I said, him looking into it is really a reflection of himself. And then, yeah, there's some great stuff with the psychiatrist, who is, I haven't really seen a lot of stuff, and she gives a pretty good performance. She had a lot of trauma. She had a mom who was agoraphobic, so she was kind of trapped in her own version of the backrooms, one would say. And she keeps the keepsake of the one happy time with her mom, of her handprint in the concrete that she keeps around in a slab of concrete. And I like how it was used in the film. The film is well shot, well edited, everything, like I said, it looks like someone who's been directing movies. So this is Kane Parsons' first film and he's only 20. He understands camera, how actors act. The acting is really good, like I said. I mean, it's got the guy from 12 Years a Slave who's been in big films. So yeah, I think it's really good. There is some found footage stuff, but it's pretty cool. He hires his assistant managers, her and her boyfriend, to come record the backrooms. And I did not notice this movie was supposed to take place in the 90s. This movie takes place before Cam Parsons was born. But anyway, I was wondering why they're using such a low-tech camera, but I didn't realize it was taking place before present day. Yeah. But yeah, that's the way the camera looks when it's recording the backrooms under its warning is so cool. There's the hazmat suits, so the MRI company, the people who do all this research. So there is a lot of lore from Kane Parsons' Backrooms. Now I know this stuff may be different from the original 4chan post. So yeah, like I said, this film is really good. It's so cool seeing the Backrooms on the big screen. Kane Parsons knocked it out of the park. I'm jealous. I'm way over 20, and I've not yet made my first studio film yet. I made projects here and there. I do these reviews. I make music. I do creative stuff, but I am so happy for him that he did something so amazing at such a young age. And there's still it's not envy, jealousy where I wish it like, oh my god, it should have been me. It's more of a damn, if I could have got my head on straight and done something that was so out there that someone says, hey, here's your opportunity. Well, and then one day I'll make a full studio film, but I'll get to it one day. Anyway, in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this review. I am hoping to watch Supergirl very soon and Evil Dead Burn when that comes out, and I'll see y'all next